Welcome to Mysteries of the Superstition Mountains. Today's episode is about Salt River rescues by Deputy Bradshaw of Maricopa County Sheriff's Office.
All right, so along with Breeze here, one of my other favorite horses is our Appaloosa, our 5-year-old Appaloosa named Whisper. And this is kind of his first year that we had him. We just purchased him in 2021. So kind of the first year that I used him a lot down on the river. So one time I was down in the area we call Pebble Beach on the river, and I was riding down. It's kind of later in the afternoon, which I'm usually not in that part of the river in the afternoon, but I happened to be over there, and so I heard kind of a commotion, and these people kind of came waving at me and said, come over here, and so I rode down, and there was this, the river is pretty wide there. It's not super deep, but there was a young man. He was probably, I don't know, 10, 12 years old.
Come on, horse. Oh, big rocks.
I was standing in the middle of the river. He looked okay, but they were like, help him, he's stuck. And I guess he was walking in the river, and it kind of got a little deep and swift, and he was afraid to take another step because he was afraid he was going to get washed away. And it's kind of what I assumed. So I was like, okay. And so I kind of rode my horse out there. And
what's up, bud? Just relax, okay?
I have my lariat kind of on there. I said, grab onto the rope.
Grab onto the rope.
Kind of grabbed onto him, and I kind of just helped him, and I was kind of using my horse to break the current too. So I put him downstream from me and walked him right in front of my horse's shoulder, and we kind of walked over to the shore. And
stand up and walk, stand up and walk. Stand up and walk so we don't step on you.
And I was all like, you okay? You all right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I lost my shoes. I was looking for my shoes. I was like, okay. And then, so I turned to the people there. I was like, okay, well, here's your son. He's safe.
Oh, is he not with you? You don't know him? Where's your group? Hey, where's your family?
Also, we're there, but my son does go there.
And I'm like, he doesn't belong to you? And they're like, no, we don't know him. He was just yelling for help out in the river. So, with the experience that I've had working the river, and I tell this to people all the time, don't separate, don't divide off, don't leave your group. We get a lot of, if you can imagine, on these busy weekends, people saying, yeah, upriver, our friend stopped, or we separated and now we can't find him, and 99% of the time those people are fine. It's just a matter of they just don't know where their friends are. So I knew that I was like, I was like, well, this juvenile, there's no way I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, scamper off and go find your family.
Come over here, I'll give you a ride back to your family if you can't walk. Here, come here. This could be a rodeo. Come here. Put that foot, yep, in there. Okay. And just step up here behind me. Okay. Sit on those saddlebags. Right on the top. There you go. Hold on to me. They up here? All right, hold on.
Honestly, I would like to think I'm a good-hearted person, and I found a juvenile in distress, and so I was able to help him out. And I'm not just going to leave him out there. But the other part is, if I don't help him find his group or his family, we're going to be looking for him later. So it's not all quite the most benevolent thing. But so I'm just trying to save us some work later. But so I said, jump on back of the horse, and this is. We'd had a little bit of training with Whisper. Like I said, he was a new horse, and I obviously wouldn't do it if I thought there was any kind of risk to the public. But he hadn't done it a lot, so the kid the kid jumped on behind me, and man, Whisper, he was just like, he didn't care one iota that kid was sitting back there. He was just a total champ. He's just like Breeze here. They just get used to someone sitting back there, and they have no problem with it whatsoever. So I just start riding around, and I'm just riding around and talking to the kid, and you know, I'm like, hey, you get to ride a mounted police horse today. He probably wasn't expecting to do that when he came out to the river. But you know, then he pointed over to upriver a little bit and said, that's my dad over there. And so I was like, okay, so we ride up there.
Does this one belong to you? Yes, sir. He was stuck in the river.
Really?
He thought he kind of got too far out there, so we got him back. Here, just put your foot down in that stirrup again. Take my hand here. Oh, hold still, horse. Okay, now just swing around there. That's a boy.
He's good. He was just kind of stuck in the river, and he said he didn't know where you guys were, so I didn't want him to get lost. And I let him down off the horse and over there with his family, and it was kind of interesting. They still were just like, they just weren't quite sure what to make of it. I don't know. It was kind of a different experience, but
You can say you got a ride on a police horse now.
hey, I was just glad that the kid was okay. He got back with his family, and you know, it didn't have to turn into a big search for us. And like I say, it just shows how versatile the horses are, and you know, even on a situation you might think, well, that wasn't super life-threatening or anything, but you never know what can happen with someone. So I was glad to help out, and glad the kid was okay. We really love all the people that come out and recreate in the Lower Salt River and in the Superstition Wilderness, and we invite everyone to come out. We just want to encourage everyone, please be safe, bring plenty of water, plan ahead, you know what you're getting into. Make sure that you're not, if you're not planning on being out there at night, you got plenty of daylight to accomplish your activities, and just come on out and have fun. We are out there to help and rescue you if you need it, but just encourage you to have fun and enjoy the outdoors.
Thank you for watching this episode of Mysteries of the Superstition Mountains.